So
yeah, that's all good.
Now it's open now. There you go. Okay.
No, I'm gonna go cardio measures.
So everybody, excuse me, it's week one snafu on my part. We actually do meet today. So I'm responding to some emails from students who might have missed us because I thought the class met on Monday, because this class has been a Monday class since it's ever been taught. And so I will update all of the documentation to say Tuesday. So I do apologize for that. I appreciate those of you who did reach out to me, because otherwise I would not have known. So bear with me. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking some emails to make sure that I am, I responded to those students who reached out to me. But no worries, because this is a very short meeting anyway, and I am recording this, so I will post a recording along with an announcement apologizing once again and making this available to you. So we do meet on Tuesdays, 5:30. Did it say 5:30 or 5:15? I don't recall.
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30, yeah. Yeah, okay. So we'll be meeting from 5:30 to roughly 8:15. Now, there'll be some times when we don't have to meet as long, but in any event, if you're here on Tuesdays at 5:30, you'll be just fine. Again, my apologies. So what I'm gonna do now is first of all, I'm gonna turn my camera on, and then let me share my screen. Okay. So I'm going to fix that right now, right here on the home page. Okay, that part's fixed. Let's see. All right. And in the announcements, I'll go back and update that as well. So that everything reflects the correct day. Okay. All right. I'm just checking to see if anybody else is reaching out to me. Okay. Let's see, that is up to date, and I'll fix this one other place. All right. All right, I think that will do. So now that takes care of all of the documents, and everywhere on Canvas is up to date, saying that we meet on Tuesdays instead. And let's go ahead and jump right in to taking a look at the course. So will somebody just kind of unmute and let me know if you're seeing the course homepage here?
Yeah.
We can see it.
Okay. So on the homepage, you see the link to join in for every class meeting. My contact information is there. There's a link to virtual office hours and the times that I'm available for office hours. The link for virtual office hours is not the same as the link that you use to join class. So be sure that you're using the correct one. If you want to meet me during office hours, use the link that's provided there for virtual office hours. And if you want to meet with me, if you want to attend class, use the link that's provided for class. And if for any reason you like to meet with me in person, I do have some in-person office hours on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm at the West Side or Plaquemine campus in room 309, and I'm there from 11 to 1, and you don't need an appointment. You can just come in, first come, first served. So, you know, utilize those connection details as you need to. We use Zoom for class and for virtual office hours. And if you click on that connection details, it does explain to you, you know, information on Zoom in the event you're having any kind of technical difficulties. And then below that, of course, I know we didn't get off to the greatest start with the confusion, but I'm definitely glad you stuck around and joined in today. And I look forward to working with you this semester. I just want to make sure that you understand that when you are trying to access materials and information for this course, you must log in through your RPCC Canvas login. And I put the actual RPCC Canvas link there for you. The reason being, if you log in through another school's Canvas page, the left menu items, many of them won't function correctly because I've customized the menu. And so you have to be logged in from your RPCC Canvas to access those menu items. For example, if you're a student at Delgado and you log into Canvas through Delgado's Canvas page, those left menu items won't work. Okay, so just be sure about that. Below that is an explanation of all of the various items that you have access to on the left side. So the information is for each of the buttons that you can, links that you can click on. So the home link obviously will bring you back to the home page. There's a link to announcements. There's information about this course, which discusses the delivery method and structure. The syllabus is available. Course documents are administrative tools. And we'll take a quick peek at each of these because my goal this week is just to acclimate you to the course. We don't actually do any physical science, but you must complete the week 1 activities to be officially part of this class according to the school's policy. Useful links, those are academic tools. The weekly overviews is one of the most important items on that left menu because that contains the weekly breakdown of course materials and assignments. Assignments and activities, that describes the various assignment categories. Okay, so the actual assignments are in the weekly overviews, but the assignments and activity describes the various types of assignments that you will do in this course. Evaluation of student performance is how grades are calculated. The grades link takes you to the Canvas grade book, and when you click on that link, you can only access your items. And when you click on that link, whatever score you see is the most current score that you have in the course. Okay? And as I add scores, your grade will change, but whatever you're seeing at the moment is what you actually have, okay? A lot of times students aren't real sure what their current score is, but the grade book is current. People, that just tells you who else is enrolled in the course. There's a link to the library that you can utilize from within our Canvas course. There's tutoring help. There's a link to the RPCC homepage. Technology policies discusses privacy and accessibility information for the various software products that are utilized in my class and throughout the campus. Online learning readiness is an activity that you will complete week 1 so that you can gauge how ready you are to take this online class, because while we do have lecture meetings on Tuesday nights, this class is by and large an online class. HonorLock is the proctored testing services that I use for this class. So your midterm and final exam are proctored. RPCC Trio is another academic support service that the college has, and you can click on that link to get more information about it and see if you qualify for their services. And then when the time comes, you'll be able to access the end of course survey from the left menu, okay? So are there any questions about the items on the home page that I've covered so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. It always helps when people respond so I know how I'm doing, okay? So now once you've taken a look at all of the left menu items, it tells you your first task is to review all of the items on the left menu, especially the syllabus and the course documents. Once you have familiarized yourself with these items, proceed to the weekly overviews and complete week 1. The right side of the page has a link to the course calendar. So let me just show you what I mean. So this is basically a to-do list and a calendar on the right side. I always tell students, you can click on those items, but I don't advocate utilizing those links on the right-hand side to access the assignments. Use it as a reminder tool. If you want to actually access the materials and assignments, go through the weekly overviews, okay? Because when you click on those items, many times, most times in fact, the materials that you need to complete those assignments aren't available from the right side, but they are available through the weekly overviews, okay? So on the right side, you have a to-do list and a course calendar, and you should use that to kind of keep up, you know, to see what you have on your plate each week, okay? Again, if you hit the home button, home link on the left side, you'll go back to the home page. And then below, just sharing and my bio, if you're interested in that information, feel free to check it out. And don't hesitate to reach out to me with any concerns or questions that you have regarding how to get started in this class. And if you email me anything, I reply. And if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, it means I didn't get your email, okay? So any questions on what you need to do to actually get started in this course?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. All right. So I'll just take a quick peek at the left menu items, and then I'll answer any questions you have, and then we'll call it a night. So the announcements, many of the announcements are you won't be able to see them right away because I have them delayed. But the welcome announcement, let me see if I have to refresh that. There we go. Okay. So the welcome announcement and some other announcements are available to you. In particular, there's a link to the full textbook, some extra resources, information on the class project, and you can access all of those announcements right now. I made them available so that in the event you wanted to go ahead and take a look, you feel free. But there are some other announcements that will open up periodically as we move through the course. But you should check the announcements regularly. Excuse me. About this course tells you how this course is delivered. So this is an online course with virtual meetings. And thank goodness we got the actual time down that we're supposed to be meeting. And this course is organized much like a face-to-face course in units, but you will be working through things on Canvas, okay? I explained to you that, you know, for this course, you do need to have, you know, access to a computer with internet access and a browser. I suggest you use either Firefox or Chrome. to use the handouts in this class, you'll be utilizing Adobe because they're PDFs. And you can go to the Adobe website and download a free reader if you need to. There are videos that you'll be watching. There are Khan Academy videos and YouTube videos. And there are videos that I will be making because each class period is recorded. And typically what I do is I record each class meeting and then I send the video out for captioning. And in about 24 hours, I will load it in the announcements for you, okay? And you don't need any additional software to watch the videos. They play right in your browser, all right? You will also need access to a scanner or a camera, and that is because you will be scanning items or taking pictures of your items to send them to me, all right? And information on how to submit assignments is provided in the assignment submission instructions for you, okay? And so, you know, you should come back and review this information for yourself so that you understand how we're going to be moving through this course. I suggest that you be in touch with Canvas regularly, at least about 3 times a week. You must complete the week 1 activities or you will be reported as a no-show and drop from the course. Okay, so my suggestion to you is go ahead and get the week 1 activities out of the way, because next week when we meet on Tuesday, we're going to actually start with the physical science materials. Okay. So typically I have you turn in things at 11:59 p.m. on the due date. And then after 11:59 p.m., the window for the assignment closes. And then depending on the type of assignment, you know, once the deadline is passed, you won't be allowed to turn it in, okay? Any questions about how this course is delivered or structured? Okay. All right, the syllabus is available. And you have a downloadable version and a accessible printable version. So utilize whichever one works best for you. One thing you will have to do as part of the week 1 assignments is to sign and date the last page of the syllabus and email it to me, okay? Course documents, these are all of the administrative tools. So you see information on the textbook, proctoring, course materials, all of that is available under course documents. You have my schedule, the academic calendar, all kinds of policies that are relevant for the course. Okay, so please take a moment and look at those items under course documents, because those form the basis of how I will administratively manage the course. Useful links, those are academic tools. So these are additional items that can help you in this course. Somebody has an open mic. I can't see everybody, so I can't see who has an open mic. Okay, so again, these useful links, these are additional academic tools. Okay, so these are some extra resources in addition to the ones that you'll see in the weekly overviews, in addition to the ones that I put in the announcements. These are some extra academic tools that can help you in this course. And then the weekly overviews. As I mentioned, this is one of the most important items for this course, because as you can see, it's broken down by weeks, okay? Each week tells you what topic area we'll be focusing on. And let's just take a look at a couple of them so you can see how they're formatted. So each weekly overview has the objectives for the week. It has the activities for the week, along with the items that you need to complete those activities. So for example, this tells you to be sure to review the syllabus. There's a link to the syllabus. It tells you to complete the course information practice quiz. There's a link to it. So it tells you what you have to do and the due dates for it. And then there's a link to so that you can access it. And then these are the resources that I've made available to help you to complete the introductions overview, okay? So every weekly overview is broken down just like that, okay? So for example, in week 4, we'll be dealing with 1D motion. There are the objectives, there are the assignments and activities, and there are the required resources that you'll utilize to complete those assignments and activities. Okay, and when you join in on Tuesday nights, starting next week, I'll actually be lecturing on each of the topics that's listed. So for example, next week, I will be lecturing on the nature of science. And under the required readings viewings are my notes dealing with that topic area, okay? So again, it's important that you get comfortable with how the course is structured, where you find the items that you'll be using and the assignments and activities that you'll be completing, okay? And notice that in the weekly overviews, there are important dates, for example, the midterm information, project information, last day to withdraw information, final information. So the weekly overviews are like a way for you to know each week what's on your plate, okay? Any questions about the weekly overviews?
Do you record every Zoom class?
I sure do. And I post the recording in the announcements after we're done. Any other questions? Okay. Assignments and activities, as I mentioned before, this is a description of the various assignment types and information that you'll need. This is information on how you submit an assignment. Notice, okay, it tells you if your assignment is typed, save it to a file and email it to me. If your assignment is handwritten, you can scan it, or you can take a picture of it and email it to me. When you email me something, make sure that your name is on the assignment and in your email, and please put the course number and section in the subject line so I know what section you belong to, because I have 12 different classes. So if you don't put your name, put your class section, then it's going to take me much longer to figure out who does this, you know, what class is this person in, and that'll slow down the grading process for me, okay? I prefer you turn things into me in Adobe format, but Word is acceptable and pictures are acceptable. I cannot open Mac pages or any other types of file formats. Don't upload your assignments to Canvas. You email me your assignments, okay? And if there are any specific type of instructions that you need to follow beyond that, I will explain it to you, okay? Any questions? All right. Evaluation of student performance. This basically discusses the grading for this course, breaks down all the various assignment types, how many, how much is worth, maximum points possible, grading scale, so on and so forth. Any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. No. Grades, that's a link to the grade book. I see everybody in the grade book, but you will only see your items in the grade book. A link to people and so on and so forth, okay? So you see all of the various items that you have access to on that left menu. So what are your questions about anything I've covered? Your task for the rest of this week is to complete the week 1 overview. So the week 1 overview consists of you getting comfortable with the layout and structure of the class, knowing where to find the materials, and introducing yourself to your classmates. You have to complete these activities and assignments by Saturday. If you have any questions, you can post questions in the class questions forum, or you can email me, come to office hours, call me, or whatever is most convenient for you. The class questions forum is really designed for you to post any general questions that you have about the class that you can and where your classmates can respond, or and I periodically monitor it and respond as well. Okay, and then these required items, some videos and information that can help you to complete the week 1 introductions overview. All right, so that's what you have on your plate for this week, to get these items done by Saturday. And you must do that, because if you don't complete the week 1 items, when I'm required to give an attendance report, you will be marked as a no-show. And then that means you get dropped from the class. Okay. What questions do you have of me about anything that I've covered here this afternoon, or evening, I should say? Okay, well, I do apologize once again for the snafu in my scheduling and not realizing that we're meeting tonight and not on Mondays. But from this point forward, every Tuesday at 5:30, unless otherwise announced, we will be meeting here on Zoom. And again, the link to Zoom is available right on the homepage. All right. So I appreciate you joining in tonight. And don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions between now and next week. So I'm going to stop the recording, and it will be available.